Hello, CNET66. I wanted to take a brief couple of minutes here and just kind of go over the lay of the land on your online course, CNET66. So let me share my screen real quick and get this going. Okay, so here's our homepage, right? When we log into CNET66, you'll see the homepage here. And here's the information, right? You've probably all read this at least once. And when you get started, when you go into the modules, and the first time you do this, so like say you want to go into any of these labs. So the way this course is set up, if you look at the syllabus, there are weekly discussion questions, right? Which are worth, every week there's a 10-point discussion. So you respond to the prompt that I wrote, and then you respond to two of your peers. The initial response is due by Wednesday at 11:59 p.m. And then their response to your peers are due by Sunday at 11:59 p.m. That's worth 10 points. And then there's 132 of these labs, right? And that's hosted on testout.com. There's a midterm and a final. So let's talk about these labs. So when you first get started, from within Canvas, if you click on one of these labs, and I'm going to switch to my student view, because as the instructor, I have access to the labs already. But if I click on one of these labs, it's going to ask me, that's not what I wanted to see, saying there's a problem. And that's because what am I trying to say? The student view that I have is not a real student, so it doesn't work the right way. But what I want you to do is go into the announcement for welcome to CNET66. And if you scroll down about halfway, you'll see this is an email that Chris Barkdahl at testout.com sent me on how a student can gain access to the information. So if you click on any link within our course, so like that lab 1-1, the security landscape. Now for me, it's just going to go right into it. But for yours, it's going to pop up and say you need to register, or you need to get an assignment for that. And for the first 2 weeks, we have a free trial. So the trial access code, the temporary access code is here. So it says GH5L- all that. This code is good until the 17th. So you have until the end of next week to use that. So once you click on that and you register with your your student.mountsac.edu email address. Make sure you use your school email address, because that's how Canvas is linked, is via that email address. And if you put in this information, the 14-232TA in the price code, that will give you the Mount Sac price for it. And then the product to your shopping cart that we want to add is this Testout Security Pro. All right. And once you're in, once you purchase everything, anytime you click on one of these links, it'll just go in like mine did. Now I want to show you something on, once you're in here, if you click on these three lines here, it will take you to the entire course outline. And you'll notice not everything in here is linked to our course, because if I put everything in there, it would be like a 10-15 week course, and we only have 6 weeks to do it. So I picked some of these that I thought were the most important. You know, like for example, you notice we don't do chapter 3, and there is a chapter 3 here. that is the physical security. Well, we're going to skip that section. That doesn't mean you don't have access to it. If you click on these 3 lines, you can go in and you can see all the videos, do all the quizzes or all the labs. You can take the quizzes for each section and you can get additional information. All right. Now, once you purchase your LabSim Test Out subscription, you're going to have access to this material for 1 year. So even when this class ends, you will still be able to go to testout.com, log in with your Mount SAC email address and password, and you can refer to this material for up to a year, which will give you plenty of time until you're ready to take the Security Plus exam. All right. So I just wanted to show you that. And then in week 2, we're in chapter 5 and chapter 6, or chapter 4 and 5. Week 3, we're in 6 and 7, and you can just follow along. Now, each one of these labs is only 1 point, but there's 132 of them. So you're going to want to make sure you manage your time and do several of these probably every day to get those all caught up on. So some of them are not very long, right? The security landscape, that's a video. The defense planning facts. Some of these, you're just going to kind of have to watch them. And then when you're done, your grade will show up in the grade book automatically. Now there's a synchronization that occurs between Canvas and LabSim. And sometimes the synchronization occurs right away. Like you can see some of these students have done several of these labs. They're done for the week and they're 1 point each. Now these labs are due by 11:59 p.m. on Sunday evening. So make sure you start to manage your time. This course goes very, very quick. Here we are week 1 and the Thursday. So we've got, time goes very, very quickly in these courses. All right. And then the last thing I want to mention is the discussions. Now the discussions are 10 points, right? And it will tell you that when you look in the syllabus. And what I want you to do is share your experiences using the Test Out simulator. So if you try to answer this before you've even gone into Test Out, that's not what I'm asking you. I'm asking you, once you've used it, did you have any problems? And if you did, how did you overcome them, right? Did you reach out to the professor? Did you talk to testouts.com's support? Did you go on YouTube, whatever? How did you do it? And then I asked you about multi-factor authentication and what information would be most useful in the event of a security breach on a workstation. So these questions come right out of the weekly material. So, like Robert here, he's used Test Out for the A+ course, which we offer in the summer. So he says one of the better programs you can use on a virtual platform. So that's just the information I want to talk about for this first week's video. All right. As always, if you have any questions, reach out to me. All my contact information is on the front page of our course, my email, my cell phone. You can call me, text me, email me. You can also use the inbox in Canvas, which goes directly to my email, and I'll respond to you as quickly as I can. All right. Well, take care, and I'll look forward to interacting with you online.